Let's take a look at feminist perspectives on organizational communication. The feminist movement is often referred to in terms of waves. The first wave of feminism, from the mid 19th through the earliest 20th century, defined oppression principally in terms of women's exclusion from voting and property rights. The second wave of feminism, that began in the early 1960s, was a much broader movement. It was concerned with such issues as reproductive freedom, domestic violence, rape, and the participation of women in domains, such as upper management and politics, that were previously reserved for men. Liberal feminism focused on voting and property rights, but the feminist second wave was a much broader movement. Despite these legislative efforts, women still lag behind men on a number of different organizational fronts. Tokenism refers to a condition whereby a person finds him or herself identified as a minority in a dominant culture. Like the second wave of liberal feminism, radical feminism has its roots in the political movement of the 1960s and arose out of disenchantment with the sexism of these movements. The last perspective we'll consider is what we call critical feminism. We see this perspective as the one that is the most interesting and useful for understanding the relationship between gender and organizational communication. The notion of gender accountability is extremely important in this process. The idea of gender, work, and power are closely connected. It's effectively illustrated by another glass metaphor. That's the glass slipper. The glass slipper is the alignment of occupational and social identity as it yields forms of advantage and disadvantage.